Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mindful Makeup Collective. I'm Fira and today we are going to go through all of this. I swear guys, it's not as much as it looks. For some reason they've decided to pack all of my orders in really bulky packaging. I am still on my low buy year where I purchased only 12 makeup products to play around with. So most of the items here are really just my skincare or hair prep or my hair care products that I needed to stock up on. Now I did indulge in some makeup, but I'm still under my 12 product limit, just barely, but I'm still under, and you'll see them as we unpack all of this together. But I'm happy with my purchases. A quick note about the Sephora Savings event. Everyone knows what it is. I'm not going to get into it, but I do want to mention that it's quite different from the savings event in the US. I know in the US they have different tiers, I think starting from 10%, 15 up to 20, but where I am in Asia, we can actually get 25% off. Provided of course you spend a certain amount, which is I think 128 USD, which, I mean, come on, let's be honest, by Sephora standards, that's actually pretty easy to hit given how much things cost. Yeah. Okay, the first box. So I have the GHD Bodyguard. This is basically the hair protection spray. I have a hair protection spray, a travel size one from a brand I can't remember. And I was actually looking for a travel size because it's just easier to use and carry around. And I tend to not blow dry my hair quite often, but this was the only one that was actually available. Never used this, so I'm sure it's fine. I stocked up on the Inkilis Niacinamide Serum. I tend to use this almost every day. I also stocked up on 2 of The Ordinary's Retinol 0.2% emulsion. I've been using this since last year as well. I used their other variant. I can't remember what it was called, but it was in the stopper bottle. This is in a pump. And this has served me pretty well. I use this again almost every day on days when I'm not doing a acid treatment on my face. I'm not comfortable recommending skincare to anyone. I just know what works for me. It has taken a lot of trials to understand what works for my skin type. Skincare is an individualistic journey. What works for someone may not work for you. All I can say is just, go to a dermatologist, listen to skincare experts who really know what they're talking about. Don't really go for influencers. I mean, why listen to an influencer when you can listen to a dermatologist? So that's the only piece of advice I would give you when it comes to skincare recommendations. The last 2 items in this box is the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. One is in the large size, one is in the small size, and this is for my husband. He has eczema. He also has oily skin, but this is the only thing that he seems to like. So I got this for him. Okay, we're gonna get into the large box, and I think I know why it's large. It's because of the gift with purchase. So with the Sephora that we have here, besides getting 25% off if you spend over a certain amount, if you spend 1,800 Hong Kong dollars, which I don't know what the conversion for that is, but I'll put it up on the screen. You get a traveling bag with a couple of samples in it. So I guess that's why this box is huge. See, I mean, I didn't really order that much. I literally have these 3 products, and this is the gift with purchase, but they decided to put it in this massive box. So, hello planet. Okay, the first thing I have is the Moroccan Oil Luminous Hairspray in strong. Again, I would have preferred a travel size because I don't do my hair regularly. I mean, like today I've just done a wash and a condition, that's it. I don't really bother. So this is a restock. Well, actually, all of the items that I've bought so far are actually restock. So I'm doing pretty well so far. This is the one size on till dawn mattifying setting spray. I have the full size version. I also do have the travel size version, and that's about to be done. And I'm going to be traveling to Vietnam soon, so I need something to help keep my face on in the humid weather, and this is just wonderful for that. So this one is a perfume, and I have about 2 bottles of perfume. One is the Kayali, the Kayali vanilla. It's all right. It's fine. I'm about to finish it, so that's why I decided to go ahead and purchase the Van Cleef & Arpels Rose Rouge perfume. It's got hints of rose, which I love, and I have used this before. I've used it up completely actually. It's beautiful. Let me spray a bit of it actually right now. The last item from the bag is the gift with purchase. I don't really know what's in it myself because they did put a picture up of the 10 or so items that you get, but the photo was really small, so I couldn't really figure out what was what. So this is also a surprise to me. First thing is a makeup bag. It actually looks quite handy. It says Sephora in the front. It's a bit weird though. What is this? It's almost like a fanny pack. Ah, okay. It kind of opens up into something bigger. Oh, that's quite interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was a pouch. It's not a makeup pouch, it's a makeup bag. So this is what it looks like. It's got a zipper pouch here that you can unfold. It's quite roomy. I mean, I don't think I'm actually going to use this, but okay, a bag's a bag. I got this last time too. It's the mini beauty blender. It's quite cute. It's quite small. It's not very practical, though I do use it with my compact powder, the LYS. It fits in perfectly, but even then I think it's quite small. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Derm Infusion Eye Repair Cream. The only other Dr. Dennis Gross product that I have are the chemical peel wipes. I can't remember the name of them. I'll put it up. And this I love. I have the extra strength pads because I'm almost 40 and I need all the help I can get. I want to peel off as much of my skin as I can so that the new skin comes up to the surface. So I use that, I think, once a week. Instruction box on that says that you should use it daily, which I think that's a little too much, but I use it once a week, and again, I think that's a wonderful product. Ooh, I got another Lano Lips. This is a lip scrub in Coconutta. Oh, the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. I only have one product from Pixie. It's their toner, I believe. I think that's their best-selling product, and I like that. I use that at the beginning of my routine. This is new to me. We've got quite a bit actually out here. Okay, let's try and run through them quickly, all right? I have the Shiseido Sublimic Scrub Cleanser. This is for your scalp, okay? I've got another Dr. Dennis Gross product. It's the Blur and Repair Cream. Oh, this one, okay, this I love. This is the Brio Geo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil. I use this profusely. Once a week at least, I use this as treatment for my scalp. I love it. This is one of my favorite shampoos along with Ouai. I think that's how it's pronounced. O-U-A-I, or is it O-U-I-A? I'll just put up the correct spelling out here. And then we've got a perfume sample from L'Atelier Parfum. It's a floral rose, okay. Rose is actually one of my favorite scents, so I'm excited to try this one as well. Ooh, and it's a decent size one as well. Okay, four more samples. Oh, that's a lot. Professional Benefits Speedy Smooth Quick Smoothing Pore Mask. The L'Occitane Anti-Fizz Hair Serum. Then this cute tiny little thing from Rare Beauty, the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer. I've never used their highlighters. Oh, it is so cute. Look at that. And I don't wear highlighters, so this is perfect. This will probably last me 5 years. I'm calling it now. This will last me 5 years, I'm telling you. And the last one is, ooh, okay. The last one is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I don't have, well, do I? No, I don't have any Laura Mercier products. I've never used her powders, so I'm actually excited to try this one. And again, I'm so glad that it comes in a little mini travel size decanter, because God knows it will take me forever to finish any of my powders. So I'm happy about that. We've got 12 samples, so pretty good. So this is my in-store purchase, and I went in twice. The first time I was actually really good. I went in because a friend's birthday is coming up and I wanted to buy certain sets for her, but I wanted to try on the shades before getting it for her. And I was very good. I had those blinkers on. I wasn't looking at anything else. I pretty much knew what I wanted, so I went in, got out, that was it. Then by evening time, I wanted to wait for my husband so that we could commute home together, and he was running a little late, so I thought, you know, I need to purchase a vitamin C serum that wasn't available online. Maybe it's available in store. So while I wait for him, let me just go, let me just check, right? Let me just check. And so I go in and I get my vitamin C serum, but again, not really the one that I wanted. I got something else. But then 10 minutes turned into 30 minutes, which turned into this. And I'm not mad, okay? I'm still under my 12 product makeup limit. So, I mean, but just barely. But it's fine. I'll take you through it. You'll see. Okay, so like I said, I'm almost done with my 2 perfumes. So the second one I got is from Maison Louis Marie, number 4 it's in French. I'm not even going to bother. I'll just put it up on the screen. I got this as a sample before and I really love the scent. It's supposed to be a similar dupe to Santal 33. It's out of its box because I already used it up the day I bought it. I needed a couple of spritz, so that's why it's open. This is the Inky List, the vitamin C serum. I have the one with the pump. I think it's the 15%. This is a higher concentration. It's the 30%, and you're supposed to mix this up with a hyaluronic acid or a humectant. Now for the fun bits. First one is the Rare Beauty All of the Above Weightless Eyeshadow Sticks. This is in the shade Compassion. Ever since I got that Dior shadow, monoclear shadow in the shade, what was it called? Redwood Tartan. I have been on the lookout for a red shade and I love this. It is beautiful, and in fact, when I got it yesterday, I wore it immediately and I went to the gym and it stayed on the entire time. I love it. I love it so much. The next 2 are eyeshadow palettes. Now this one, I have been thinking about this particular palette for the longest time. I've been going into the store, I've been swatching it. Every time I think about the next eyeshadow palette that I want to get, this one always comes up. And it was at 25% off, so I had to get it. And this is the Spice palette from Anastasia. This was the holiday special, and I was actually surprised that they still had it. And it's this, it's these gorgeous shades of brown and beautiful glittery shades in the middle. I dropped this actually a couple of times, so I'm surprised it's still intact, but it's beautiful. I'm not going to swatch them today because I'm actually in a hurry. I need to get out. I need to leave to go somewhere. But swatches of this I'll put up somewhere, either on Instagram or probably on Instagram soon. Now this one I was really looking forward to as well. This is the Makeup Forever Artist to Go in 606 whatever walnut. This one really caught my eye, especially this shade. It's the shade Hypnotic Shimmer. It is beautiful. It is super unique. I wore this today as well actually while I was just playing around, and it's beautiful. This is not as high shine or high intensity as the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, but it's quite subtle and still quite demure. One thing I will say is that I have been moving towards single shadows, cream shadows, or tiny palettes, and I think that's where the whole industry is moving towards. You don't see big palettes at all, and what I really love about both of these, besides the color of course, is the fact that you get a mirror. I think a mirror is so underrated, and especially when you are constantly moving like I am. When I get out of the house, I do know that I will need to touch up my makeup now and then, only because I know the weather where I am. It gets quite humid and it's difficult for my makeup to last all day, especially when I'm always out and about. So it is imperative for me to have something like this on hand where I can just quickly touch up my eyeshadow. I have a mirror so I can do my lipstick. So I really love the fact that both of these beautiful little eyeshadow palettes have a mirror. It's important. And it's not tiny either. I love the fact, especially the Makeup Forever, it's quite a good size. It's the whole cover. So that's it. That's my Sephora haul. It probably looks like a lot, but remember, 12 of them were samples that were given free with purchase. I am still under my 12 product limit, though I have just one slot left. The only thing that's really calling me is the Charlotte Tilbury, the heart-shaped palette that's come out. That looks quite cute. Fortunately or unfortunately, the Sephora in my country doesn't have Charlotte Tilbury. So let me know if you've already got your Sephora savings shopping done out of the way. What did you buy? Are there any regrets? I can't return any of this, by the way, so I need to be happy with what I purchased. I think in the US you can return your products to Sephora. Well, we can't, okay? Maybe that's why they gave us 25% off instead of 20% off. Let me know what you got this time around. I'm always nosy when it comes to seeing other people's hauls, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!